I'll try this here for a moment. Maybe too much road noise. Have to have the back windows open because I got the generator in the back. It's got a little bit of fuel in it. Just wanted to touch base on this situation that our fellow humans are going through out there in Hawaii. Reminder for everyone just to keep them in your prayer, because they have been, for all intents and purposes, the way it's looking now, all of the circumstantial and just blatant evidence that's coming through. They were attacked. Lahaina town, the same as East Palestine, Ohio. Not real sure how to say it. Mike Adams says that we Americans say their names wrong of their towns and their places, and I think most people say Lahaina, just like you say Versailles, Kentucky, when it's really spelled like Versailles, is how they pronounce it in France, but we say Versailles. We say Lahaina instead of Lahaina. We say Maui instead of Maui. Either way it goes, those people are devastated, and it looks like it's another one of those reforestation programs. And so earlier I had put out a short, just a little 15-second short video. And that was early this morning, and I didn't like my tone the way I sounded in that, because I sounded like I was shocked. Like, could you imagine that we the people might be under attack by, powers that should not be, but are. And I sounded like, I asked the question, could we really be under physical attack? And I shouldn't have asked that question. That's a rhetorical question. I mean, I know the answer to that. I've been talking about it for years of what's going on. It's just gotten really, really blatant since late 2019, early 2020. Oh, just so you know, I'm taking you for a little ride here down. You are headed on Interstate 81 south toward Knoxville, Tennessee. We're just out and about doing a little drive and talk. I just went to a local farm store a moment ago and grabbed some bedding for the little chicks, the little baby chicks. I'm going to try to get them out to where they can get a little bit of sunshine here in the next day or so. But I gotta head down and do some maintenance on that schoolie down at its current home and storage unit. I'm gonna try to get that thing running. For those of you who are newer subs of mine, you may or may not know, you may or may not have went back through my now 800 and some videos and found out that several years ago I was working on a schoolie project, and then life happens the way it does, and all of a sudden you feel an urgency that you really need to own your own things, and then you move away out of different towns and such, and then you have loose threads that you have to tie up. So I'm working on a schoolie right now that I hope that can get brought to Kingsport eventually. Anyway, that's a sidebar on just being out and taking this beautiful drive down to 81, and then back to our friends who are hurting out there in the Pacific Ocean. You know, we need to be praying for them, lifting them up, doing anything you can do to actually help if you can, if you're in a place to help. I know that people like Tulsi Gabbard, Christopher Green, you know, they're doing things. They got fundraisers going on you can donate to. They're having a real bad, obviously, communication issue out there. Tulsi Gabbard is working on trying to get radios for everyone. I mean, they are basically cut off from the modern world in a lot of respects right now. And so that is a huge tribulation that they're going through. And it could happen. That's what I want to say. You know, we see two completely different extremes of our country, of where it's happened, and it just should let you know that you need to be prepared every single day. You need to be prepared, because if it could happen in East Palestine, Ohio, and it can happen in Lahaina town in Hawaii, it could happen in Kansas, it could happen in Tennessee. It's, for a lot of respects, it's happened in Florida on a couple of different occasions. It's happened in New Orleans. We just have to keep in mind that we are right now fighting an uphill battle. And it's not going to get any better. It's not going to get any easier. I don't care how many people, and I don't care how many times I myself get wrapped up in, yeah, let's fight, we gotta stand up, we gotta say something, we gotta do something. We know that's not how it plays out. Yeah, we can fight, yes, on our small levels, on our personal levels, how we feel, how we share things on the internet, how we talk to people in public, how we try to build relationships with people and keep relationships with people who we have. We can do all that, but on a wide scale, we know hard times are coming. We just have to be prepared and do whatever gets laid before us to do. That's the thing. We always have to remember that each one of us, has a reason and has a purpose, has a, for lack of a better word, calling, and we have to seek that out, understand it, welcome it, and put it into play, and just try our best to get through this and stay alive in this world as long as possible, so that we can help many, many people who are not as in tune as we are. So, you know, for what it's worth, all of my thoughts, my energy, my prayers have all been, almost all, I can't say all, but a lot based towards you people out there in that occupied island that our military-industrial complex took over more than a half a century ago. And now you were put underneath a thumb when you didn't want to be, but now your children's children are put underneath the thumb of the military-industrial complex, of that new world order that is abound. When they flipped that switch in October, I believe, of 2019, and they've done nothing but gear up since. We just have to stay strong. We have to fight through this. We have to open people's eyes. Just because we want like-minded, strong individuals to survive like we will, to be soldiers in this war that's ramping up. So, if you're not already prepared on a daily basis on the things you have, even just on your body, in your pockets or your bag that you carry everywhere you go, then you need to get up on it. And that's what I'm going to spend the last couple minutes talking about in this video. I got to thinking about it, and you can see different clips, you can see different videos. I mean, there's a guy and he's talking to his wife and he's like, hurry up, we gotta go, grab everything we need, grab the dogs, let's go, get in the car, let's go. He's like, the fire is up, on this hillside, and then the camera switches basically like not even 5 seconds, and they're like, go, 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 running for their lives. It can happen that fast. So, when you're out away from home, make sure you have everything you need to survive in your pocket or in your purse, on your body, so that you can run and get out of a situation and not have to look back and not have to be panicky. I'm telling you, from this point forward, you can't go in the grocery store and not have your EDC on you. You cannot go in a Walmart or a Dollar General or to your job without having what you need to survive, either in your pocket or in your purse or in your bag, somewhere on your body. I'm talking a flashlight, a weapon, a way to start a fire. I'm talking emergency shelter, even if it's just one of those little bitty blankets, little bitty foil blanket, fold up, put in the very front pocket of your purse. It won't hurt anything, but you'll have it in case of emergency. You can no longer, this is life or death from this point forward, because we are under attack, and you, being whether you are a 80-year-old woman, 20-year-old man, 19-year-old college student, 40-year-old mom, no matter who you are, if you're a soldier in this war, you need to be prepared at all times from this day forward. You need to have on your body those basic survival tools. You need light. You need a way to start a fire. You need water if at all possible. Just take, a couple of those little emergency packs. Stick them in your bag. Take them with you everywhere you go. You need your weapon. A weapon. Whichever weapon. A weapon of choice is what you need to make sure that you have on your body at all times. When you're sleeping at night, you need that bag. Or those, 5 little things. Or however it is that you pack it. You need it by you. So that you can jump up in a matter of 5 seconds, grab one bag, take off flying out your door. This is serious. I'm not joking around. I'm not kidding around. I'm not trying to glamorize being a prepper. There's nothing glamorous about this. From this day forward, we are at war. We are under attack. Our fellow Americans have been attacked. People have been attacked. They've been killed. People have been ended. Our population is being controlled with an iron fist at this moment. prepared at all times. Whatever a survival kit looks like to you, you need to have it within arm's reach at all times from this day forward. I'm serious. I hope you've enjoyed this ride down the interstate.